Back to this edition of the Daily Show, broadcast and firecast by the Kentucky Valley Educational Cooperative, and we're here at the National Summit for Micro-Credentials, and we have a young lady all the way from out in California near the Sacramento area, Claudia Del Toro, and she is the Director of Curriculum at the Galt United School District.
Yes, it's an elementary school district.
Elementary school district, and you've been to Hazard before.
I have.
Because we have an emerging partnership between KVAC, our 22 school districts, and your school district in
California.
In fact, I think we even broadcast even to I think your superintendent did.
Yes.
To your board.
Yes.
Board of
because
directors.
she was here visiting, and we ended up doing a virtual meeting presence with her as part of the board meeting.
And this is a value of cooperatives. Our 22 school districts learn from each other. And here's a case that we're learning from you, because we've had a delegation to go out and visit you, and then you're coming here to learn from us.
Absolutely.
So isn't that an exciting way to learn best practices?
Well, and I think that's the only way we're going to change what we're doing for children, if we collaborate regardless of what state we're in, if we just do a little more collaboration on what is working and what are you doing, and can we borrow some of your resources.
Well, we're early into today's summit, but thus far, what have you learned?
Tons. I've learned of how important it is to have a vision for the use of micro-credentials. Have learned about what questions to ask the district, to ask yourself before rolling something out. We have heard what it could look like in different districts and how teachers are doing with micro-credentials. We heard about the strengths, successes of the micro-credentials, and then some of the challenges that the district, or I believe it was a state, that we're facing. So those are also interesting, because if we're at the beginning stages, I think it's very important for us to hear from others what worked and what didn't, so that we could try to avoid some of the things that maybe didn't work for them or challenges that they faced. So that was very important. And that was the whole morning, so it was excellent, packed.
Yeah. What is from your knowledge at this point in time, and we know this is an emerging field, what do you see as the value of micro-credentials?
I think it's huge. I think, for example, in our district, we're a small district, and we have academic coaches that provide professional learning events for teachers, but we are nowhere near having enough staff to provide the different types of support that teachers are asking for. So we're at a point right now that even though we have staff to help with professional learning, we can't personalize it at a level that teachers wanted. We also have been asking for several years now that teachers personalize the instruction for children, but we haven't personalized the professional learning for them. So we're hoping that with micro-credentials, then teachers who are just ready to go to the next level, that they can do so by choosing whatever area they wish to strengthen.
Tell us about the Galt School District and the size, and then some of the things that you're most proud of.
Well, we're a very small district. I think our superintendent refers to it as small but mighty. So at small district, we have one middle school. We have 5 elementaries and 1 preschool. All of our elementaries, of course, feed into the middle school, and then our children feed into 2 separate high schools. Same district, the high schools, we're a separate district from the high school. We have about 3,800 children. Diverse population. We have about a 20% English learner population, 60% Latino, about 35% white, and then 5% other. Okay. So small, but certainly, striving to make things better for children and to see what's out there that we can bring to our small district.
Well, we want to thank you for being on the program.
Yes,
and for coming to
absolutely, and hopefully you guys will get a chance to visit. And anyone out there, if we have something that you can use, please reach out to us. Whatever we have is yours.
And how's the best way? Do you have a web page that's a good way for people to reach?
Yeah, if you just go to our web page, you can find contacts either for the superintendent, or you can find my email address on our website. So yeah, anything that we have, we're more than glad to share. And I think sometimes the only requirement that we have is that if we give you something and you make it better, then share it back. So,
okay, that's good. And it's GALT, G-A-L-T.
Yes,
there,
yes.
And close to the Sacramento area.
We're about 20 minutes south of Sacramento.
Okay,
So
thank you
close.
so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I enjoyed being part of the Daily Show.